Alright, welcome everyone. We're going to be doing a Soul Blazer any percent race. I am Sin, and I am racing against the Axeman.
Hello.
Alright, and our PBs are pretty close. We have an estimate of 145. Hopefully we can have a good race, keep it close.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and we have the joy of Queen Anne B on commentary, who...
Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome to No Kids Hungry.
Thank you for joining us.
You are most welcome.
Alright.
Hey, we have the quintet games today.
Yeah.
That's right.
A bit of ActRaiser yesterday. We had Illusion of Gaia by Queenie earlier today, and now we're going to kick it in with Soul Blazer Race. We are ready to go. So
Perfect.
Queenie,
I'll
when you
count
want to
you
count us
down.
down. Okay.
All right.
Terranigma, Illusion of Gaia, Soul Blazer, go!
All right. Good luck, X-Man.
A Queenie
Great,
countdown.
good
Yeah, so this is not the randomizer. I'm not used to commenting the vanilla game.
Oh, great.
But no, I see the first sword you get is Sword of Life. And then you get this ball that lets you use magic through the game.
Yeah, it's a little weird because it floats around our body, and we have to aim that orb to cast the magic. It's going to be the flame ball magic, though.
Mm-hmm.
No
And
surprises.
this ball is important because you can push it. It turns around your body, but if you press against the wall, or if you're very, very good and you know how to swing the sword properly, you can push it further to use magic somewhere else in the screen. So you can reach far enemies.
Yeah, one thing also we did was pre-equip the Dream Rod. We went into our inventory while equipping the magic. So this way when we do pick up the Dream Rod, which has its own little special powers later, it's already ready to go for us.
Yeah. Yeah, the pre-equipping is a fun little trick.
Now, I don't know how many gems Axeman has, but we do need gems to cast magic here, and I do not have enough. So I'm gonna have to use my sword a little bit more. But gems could turn the race one way or the other. We do need magic does make fights go a lot quicker.
Now what you see is they're doing the crab walking. That's because if you hold L or R, your protagonist, I learned that word recently, is gonna poke the enemies with the sword.
Yeah, and just poking is, for some reason, poking with a sword, because we're, the master's disciple, I guess, just holding out that sword is enough to do all sorts of things.
And we're leaving a lot of stuff behind because this is the speed run. So usually you would kill all the enemies in a certain lair and they would free some people in the town, but we don't have time for them.
We're on a mission from God, or the master.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very strict master too in this game. Blazer has a lot of learning to do here. There is that Dream Rod we get to pick up.
Yep, and what does it do, the Dream Rod?
We get to,
Go
we
into,
equip our, yeah.
into people's dream. I
People's
love that.
dreams.
Now
We
my
brandish-
famous question, Axeman, Sin, where can I get such a Dream Rod?
Oh.
I tried multiple stores and couldn't find one. So here we reach the end almost of the first dungeon-ish. We're gonna have to warp back to the village to open the rest of it. Once again, welcome to Soul Blazer Any Percent Vanilla Run. And you are watching No Kids Hungry. And here's the mill. So the mill lets you open the rest of the basement because you need the water to use the mechanic inside the dungeon.
Yeah.
And
So they call this area the underground castle, but I played through the Japanese version, and I think it's like a translation thing. They weren't sure, because it could also be read as mining site, the way they write it in Japanese.
Yeah, it's definitely like an underground mine, sure.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like a castle, so,
True. We talked about that earlier in the Illusion of Gaia race, not race, but showcases this morning about how Quintet's game were censored from the Japanese version to the North American version, and this one has one of the biggest censure I found.
No, this is definitely not a rando, Arcanhan and Leonhead.
No.
Although I don't know. We could have some surprises yet.
Yeah, I mean, you never know how many gems you're going to get anytime. There's a lot of improvisation, even though it's a speed run.
Yeah, Axeman and I and Queenie, we love to do the randomizer weekly. It's also a great community for this game. Soul Blazer gets a lot of love for an early action RPG for the SNES. I love it.
Every year on SpeedGaming, we host the tournament of Soul Blazer Rando.
Yeah, the herb percent. Axeman made it pretty far this year. That was my first time doing the rando tournament. It was a lot of fun.
So
Yeah,
I
we
got
got
a
the
moment here?
finals.
Yeah. Is that the...
Yes. Yeah, hi. Trey Athens here.
Sorry.
Speaking. No problems. Yeah, I do have a donation here from Raccoon Dog 24 FPS, giving $4.99. So thank you for that.
Oh, thanks, Raccoon Dog.
Thank you.
Yeah, no comment, but I always appreciate the donations.
No, Raccoon Dog's a great supporter of many streams, mine included, and thank you, Raccoon Dog. Good to have you here, and thanks for the support.
So, gentlemen, how long have you been running this vanilla game?
I picked up the run a little bit after I started doing the rando.
Yeah,
I think I did the rando first, yeah.
Yeah, 5 years or so for me, and it's been a journey. So I say, Axeman, about three years then? For you?
It's probably about right, yeah.
Whew, that's a lot of years. I learned from
Yeah.
Everhate's tutorial. We were talking about that before.
Sin, could you please tell us how you've run into the rando?
So Queenie is like, hey, you play a lot of Soul Blazer and it's your favorite game. Why don't you join us on the rando? And I'm like, this game's kind of long. The rando is very long too. I don't know. And I basically put her off for about 6 months. But Queenie's like, you still gonna join that rando? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Next thing I know, I'm hooked on it. So.
It's a very fun rando.
I said I got your address. You play it. I'll go and beat you.
Queenie, we weren't gonna talk about this on air. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
And now we've reached the end of the second part of the underground mill, and we found Leo's painting. Do one of you want to talk about Leo?
Oh goodness.
He's apparently a Renaissance man and an exotic pet fancier. But he really liked living in Grass Valley, but he has and so in this hillside mining town, but he also has a house in a desert. He's a very kind of all out there guy.
And he has
a
his
cute
daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, here we
Lisa.
are. Lisa.
We've seen her on stream right now. On screen, I mean. And she falls in love with us after we poke her on the forehead with our stream rod.
Yes.
And she's like, wait, listen to my story. But we're like, nope. And we leave.
We don't have time for that. Well, she
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a speed run.
Wait, I'm sorry for yelling. Come back.
Nope. We're out of
Beautiful story. I love story right there.
We gotta go back. Man, we still gotta go back all the way. So that dream unlocked the lair to where the Leo's brush is. So we do gotta go back all the way one more time through this mine.
Yeah,
Just for that brush.
She could just have give us the brush right away,
Yeah, it's
but
like-
no.
Oh, I don't know where it is. She...
We got a question on chat for you, Axeman. Is
Oh,
Taskbot holding something?
is Taskbot holding something? No, he's got a badge from his last event, which I think
Aw.
was ESA.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, we try and get him a badge for every event he goes to, so he's got a good collection.
And we are welcoming the raid from Kenshin. Welcome in, raiders. It's a Soul Blazer any percent.
Hey, Kenshin, thanks for the raid.
And so, third part of the first act, we call these acts. They're gonna be 6. The first one is Grass Valley. We're going into Leo's painting because the painting is alive now.
Ah, a ghost. Finally, we get to see level 2 though, so now swinging the sword is actually kind of useful compared to just poking. Ooh, I'm getting nice gems.
Yeah, I don't think we mentioned so far, but gems are useful because that's what you need to actually use magic. No gem, no magic. And when you die, you lose all your gem. And that's unfortunate because you're gonna abuse Death Warp here in this game.
So the little gem is worth 1. The medium gem is 5, and the big one is 10. So it's a huge jump between the little ones and the big ones. You're guaranteed to get at least a little one from every enemy. So you're really looking for like the bigger ones because it just makes a huge difference in how many gems you get.
And as we progress through the game, you'll find more and more armor and swords. Some of the armor are very good. For the swords, you need a certain level to use each of them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you need to poke with them.
Yeah, so you can always do that poke, which kind of does pretty minimal damage.
Right now, we're assisting at the first little clue of the game, because when you play this, you reach here and you say, hey, I can't kill this enemy that's turning around the stone. No, you need the Zantetsu sword. It's a metal sword. So we have to leave this enemy behind and come back later to kill it.
Whoa.
Or not. I don't remember. I don't think you kill these in the...
No, here we don't have to come back to ever, but...
Okay.
We do have to eventually backtrack for metal monsters, though, that we couldn't kill.
Yeah.
The game...
Same thing for spirits enemies also, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Talking about the goal of this game is to find 6 stones. Once you have 6 stones, you can go to the final act. But then you need another 3 more items to actually open the castle door. You need the 3 red hot items. And then you need the 3 equipment to beat the boss, which are the souls items. First real boss of the game. It's funny because you can watch this final boss also in the Illusion of Gaia. He's the secret boss.
Yeah. The Jeweler's Mansion, Metal Mantis.
They use the exact same sprite.
The boss, like in the speedrun, you're always kind of like your pulse races up a little bit when you're fighting the bosses, because like almost every boss, it feels like it's a huge, like some of them are kind of tricky and can kill you pretty easily, and almost all of them, if you take a death, it's a pretty big time loss.
I think we both made it through fine. Oh, so we're moving
yeah,
on.
I did.
Okay.
So
go.
far.
Yeah. That's the tough one, though, to take the loss on. So, hey, pretty good race then, right now.
Yeah.
Chief Yellsdrake here with the brownstone. So yeah, as Queenie was saying, we do need 6 stones to get to the final area. 6 areas, 6 stones. Each of the areas have their chief or main character.
Yep, and then we can go to the second act, which is called Greenwoods. Greenwoods has... It's a city of animals.
Oh, that's a cute way to say it. I love it.
But just bear in mind they're going into the second act with only level 3. Usually if you play casual, you'll even have an armor. Now they're basically naked. They have no armor and no level.
Yeah, X-Man has the power of Taskbot on his side. I'm
That's
in trouble.
Right. He's gonna be my good luck charm here.
Yeah, giving good RNG. Is there a lot of RNG in this game, actually? I don't know.
There is, and I just got terrible RNG there. Those plants ran away, so I'm not going to be able to open that teleporter. That hardly ever. I don't know. I've had a good run of it lately, but
Yeah, I just got lucky with the RNG then, so taskbot working for me suddenly.
yeah.
My plants never were that cooperative. It's marathon luck.
Well, we got some English. We do have $20 from Delana, and the name got cut off, so I just see Delana. But go Soul Blazer, and wishing Sin and Axeman good luck.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Delana.
you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
She's actually the wife of the Pale Dim who won the tournament of Soul Blazer Rando on SpeedGaming.
So that's probably the name that got cut off because it says PAL. So
Oh yeah, Pale Dim.
yeah.
Thank you, Delana.
Thank you so much.
Also got $10 in Queenie. So saying this is poorly randomized. Let's go Axe and Sin.
Oh man.
The call out, thanks, Queenie.
So yeah, Act 2, 3 shrines, water shrines, fire shrine, and spirit shrine, or light shrine. Sorry, light shrine. I'm so Oh my god, you left a layer behind. Oh my god, you left it. I'm so used to the rando.
Hopefully none of us missed one of the layers we actually did need, though.
Yeah. This is so well rooted, though. They know exactly which layer they need to kill. Because you don't need a lot of NPC to progress, but you need certain one of them. Because sometimes they open a way, they open an item that you need to beat the game.
Yeah, you can still miss stuff. It's not that hard if you're still getting the route down, especially.
Yeah, I'm even gonna pick up a safety strange bottle here for later because, like Queenie mentioned, if you death warp, you do lose all your gems, and those can come in real handy later on.
I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. Takes like
I'm gonna skip that one.
7 seconds to get right there, not even.
Okay, I'm
Oh.
gonna take a moment to compliment you, Axeman, on your shirt. It's so
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you, thank you.
Keep watching. I'm like, wow. I love your shirt.
Shoot, we should have coordinated and I could have had a match. Well, I already lost on the shirt. The pushes are trying to give you a hand. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna encourage you. I'm gonna put down in chat if you want to give the runners a follow. They play this game a lot, a few times a week, I should say.
Oh yeah.
Whether it is the vanilla or the rando.
Absolute one of my favorite games. This and ActRaiser.
Okay, so another enemies here that you cannot kill is the middle scorpion. You need to come back with the middle sword we were talking about earlier, which is called a Zantetsu sword and can only be swing at level 16, by the way. Now here they're gonna have to step on lava. If you have kids, you'll probably hate this game. The floor is lava. I hate when my son plays that. He jumps around everything in the house. I can't touch the floor, it's lava. If you had the what's it called? The
Ice armor.
ice armor, thank you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can actually step on it without losing health. But I don't think you guys are gonna grab this, right?
No. And you can, it's been routed in. You can get a sub 2 hour time in this with ice armor. It's very helpful to have.
Oh, yeah.
Of course we don't have it, so we're gonna be taking a lot of damage, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, if you're just learning the run, I'd recommend getting it. But if you're trying to get, your time down, because it's a good 5 minutes or so of time just to get it, you have to release quite a few other NPCs and go through another dream sequence, and
Are there any marathon safe strats you guys are pulling off right now?
I
Or
only
for the
went
rest
for
of
one
the
so
run?
far, and it's only a 6 second out of the way, so it wasn't too bad.
I was gonna tease them. Yeah, there's one. Get good.
yeah, that's a big one.
So yeah, but what impressed me in that one is that every step they take is restricted here to take as less damage as they can on the lava floor. So if you get hit by too much enemies, you cannot do your stats on the lava floor, so you have to wait for it to turn to rock.
I mean, we'd like to script it, but there's a lot of RNG here. Oh,
You make it sound like it's scripted. And here we get best magic in the game, the light arrow one.
Yeah, you do not want to say go back to town there. That's one mistake I've made once and
Oh,
never
yeah.
again.
yeah, that could be.
So light arrow throws magic in 4 directions. Very useful.
Yeah, it kills enemies in one shot too, no matter how much health they have. So that's why it's kind of the most important thing to have gems. Oh goodness, my health.
Floor is lava.
So yeah, routing your HP is pretty important.
Yeah, we do get herbs, but it's few and far.
Yeah, medical herb in this game is what puts your health back. You can only carry 1 at a time though.
Yeah,
You cannot stack them, so you have to manage that as well.
and damage boosting and is a pretty big time save in a lot of places. So if you don't have the HP when you need it, it can be costly.
You're gonna see Sin and Axe. Sometimes they kill enemy, they don't move. It's kind of a, I don't want to say a break of the game, but if you poke them, as soon as they get out of the lair, they don't move.
Yeah. And I think Osteoclave, the one who did the randomizer for ActRaiser, decided to make a patch that fixes that. And nobody wants to deal with that.
Well, if you want a more challenging game, or run, I should say.
Oh boy. Alright. This is gonna be fun.
So I had to beat those enemies, probably letting Sin catch up a bit or get further ahead. Wait, and then I accidentally said no to the crocodile, and he said, "You wimp!" It didn't let me cross over him.
It's in a dangerous position. And okay, phew, he made it.
Oh, Solar! Thanks for the raid!
Yeah, thank you, Solar, for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. This is the vanilla game of Soul Blazer. 20%.
We're going to pick up the greenwood leaves from the grave, which is kind of important. If you forget to get it, it's not going to go very well in the next section, and you'll have to walk back.
We saw Turbo this morning in Illusion of Gaia, and we're seeing it again in Soul Blazer. Same sprite, same name, same dog. He's actually dead in this
Aw,
game.
He's so cute though. Hi, Mole.
Don't get attached to it.
Just like Teddy.
Yeah, it's true. Teddy from ActRaiser is back in this game as well. He's alive and well in this one. Came back from the dead. So we talked earlier about how the ball that turns around the protagonist lets you use magic, but it also creates sometimes some protection or gives you some light. If you talk to certain NPC, you can actually learn soul. Is that called soul?
Yeah, Soul.
Yeah.
And in the light shrine, you would need it to see in the dark, but because we're speedrunners and we know this game, we're not going to use it. So you'll see that they're going to walk in the dark.
The mole talks for a while when you say he's like, "Oh, I'm going to do all this." He's so excited and he keeps talking but the text goes slow in this US version, so it saves a lot of time not to get him.
True.
As long as you know your way through the dark. So you got to be able to handle. There's one dark room.
Can you explain the difference between the text and the Japanese and the North American version?
So the text gets displayed one character at a time, and it's every 3 frames, in the US version, but every 1 frame in the Japanese version.
So much faster in the Japanese. And this is also why we only put 1 letter name of the character, because every time his name is said, otherwise you have a few letters to scroll more. So that's a time loss. Now these enemies are made of light, so they're light enemies, and we cannot kill them right now. We have to come back later by using the spirit sword. And here I believe we will come back, because we need it.
Yes. Only to the bottom floor.
Oh boy. These newts never like to behave. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark.
I hope I can get into the boss hole the first try, otherwise Queenie's gonna be yelling at me.
You have pressure.
I know.
I showed you my trick.
I know. The patented Queenie method, navigating the dark. I'm ready.
So yeah, as you see, they don't see the path right now. It's actually quite easy. It's just a square. So it's not that hard to learn.
Pretty sure Axeman's also going to show off the full way to kill the boss. I have a little bit of a safer way to kill the boss. Let's see.
So at certain point in this game, you also have what we call portals. Portals get you to the master, and the master in this game is where you can actually move from town to town and save your game. And it's gonna put your heal back to full health.
Yeah, a lot of times when I was learning this game too, I would save there before this fight, because if you lose your gems here, you will not have any gems. Like, you take a death, you will not have any gems in the next area, which is very bad.
So the boss fight consists of 3 lion heads right now. One of them shoots ice, one of them shoots fire, and one of them shoots lightning.
Okay.
I forgot that. What's their? They have a name though. What are they called? Lion head?
Yeah, that's lionhead statues. Yep.
I said Lionhead, and I thought of Leoned and chat. Hi, Leoned!
Hey, kitty. Hey, Mel. Oh, 1 hit away.
And after that fight, they released the second leader of the city, the Wood Guardian. He's the 3. And he lets you move on to Act 3.
The second act was longer and harder than the first. The third one, as you might guess, will be... Actually, the third one is the longest act.
Mm-hmm. We're going under the sea, under the sea. Now I cannot sing more than that because I'll be DMCA'd.
Life is much better where it is wetter.
Shush, we're gonna get DMCA. Yeah, we're going into the mermaid's world. Woohoo! And we're gonna get the bubble armor. We actually need this armor because otherwise we lose 1 point at a time of health because we can't breathe underwater. And shout out to my husband, Sorcel, who did this randomizer on SpeedGaming with the bubble armor and kept dying. Forgot to put a better armor at the end of the game.
Yeah, imagine having the best armor in the game the whole time, but nah, we'll keep the bubble armor on.
Now, the Mermaid Queen is evil at the beginning. She puts in prison a dolphin. Poor Lou. One of the best jam in the game. music is good in that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is one of my favorite.
They have quite a lot of music. So in the Act 3, there are actually 4 mermaid statues that opens the way under the sea for 4 places. This one is on shore. So we don't need, like, the bubble armor. We have equipped it for defense, but we don't actually use it here. But all the rest is going to be under the sea.
So we didn't actually get the bubble armor. Oh, I didn't get it yet.
Oh, okay.
But,
My bad.
So we get it. Yeah. So we get that mermaid in South Erta. I just unlocked that mermaid, so I'll be getting my bubble armor a little bit. And actually, we won't be putting it on right away. I'm not sure if you've seen this, but well, you'll see how it goes. I'm gonna pick up my bubble armor, but I'm not gonna put it on right away.
Yeah, we don't need it for that one layer.
That's right. This layer, well, we'll just.
I mean, you could.
Oh, it's for the death warp to go faster, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I get why.
I mean,
So
you
as
can
we
just take
said-
more hits from these guys, but
Yeah, as we said, we're gonna death warp here, so we need to be as low at HP as we can.
Although very kind for the mermaids to provide us bubble clothing. Hey, Amelas.
Good evening to MLS, who is also an important part of the Soul Blazer Rando community. So the first mermaid statue opens which one first?
Oh, Rockbird?
Rockbird.
Rockbird. Great. Now I'm curious to know why, Axman, you choose the letter F for your character.
F? Oh, Dwango suggested it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Obviously, Sin chose S for Sin.
Yes.
But I was like, why is F for Axman?
Yeah, sometimes I put like an A or an X or just a number or a dot. I don't know if maybe the dot, since it's so small.
It obviously affects the game in certain ways.
And maybe F for first. I have a good feeling X-Men could take this race. Very talented.
Imagine if all that it took to influence RNG was just a simple name.
Imagine, I mean, that's how it works in a lot of games. I don't think Soul Blazer is one of them, but
Food. When you have
So you are hearing the voice of our host. Hoyo, do you want to take a moment to talk about the foundation, maybe?
great.
Hoyo?
Oh, sorry. Your accent actually made me not realize you were saying my name.
Oh, I'm so I'm French Canadian, in case you haven't.
It's all fine. But yeah, I can talk about the charity. You know, benefiting No Kid Hungry. It's a wonderful organization, helping. It has a mission to end childhood hunger, and it's a great charity, supporting food banks, community groups, and to areas that need it the most. So it's a great charity. The links are in chat if you want to help donate and support a fantastic charity.
There you go. Thank you so much. How should I say your name?
You were saying it fine. It's purely the accent.
he was so blown away by how beautiful you say it. That's it.
Okay.
I don't hear French accents very often, so yes, it is nice.
So back to Rockbird. You're gonna lower levels of water to find more enemies. And the poor fishies, they don't have any more place to swim.
Jump around, jump around.
Save the fish.
It's okay, fish. It's okay.
It's okay, fish. I I love you, fish.
I am gonna pick up an herb here though for durian as well.
I picked that one up too.
Oh.
It's such a huge safety for not a whole lot of time.
No, there you go. We have our first safety of the marathon. Remember, everybody, safety first.
And I also be equipping the strange bottle now too, because on this death warp, I'll have a few more extra gems for durian, which are gonna come in handy.
And they release their second mermaid statue. They're gonna need to go back to talk to it to open the way. Releasing it is not enough. You actually have to talk to it. Oh, and also I forgot to say, but you're gonna see them often unequipping the armor. It's for a death warp faster. I said that wrong. For a faster death warp.
Yeah.
That's my French right there.
Thank you so much, Queenie, too, for helping out, commentate, being here. It's so much fun. I know you've had a lot of work, even just doing the run this morning too. So thank you.
I feel bad actually. I screw some words.
Oh.
No.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of Soul Blazer, so it's my pleasure to be here. All the Quintet games I'm very fond of them. Although I've never played the Terranigma, but it's on my bucket list.
Yeah, I'm just
So
here. I'm just here enjoying the music for the first time.
Oh wow! Oh, good for you. So I got lucky with gems. This is a lot more than you usually get, but they can go pretty fast because that light magic spell takes 8 each time. So if you miss any shots, like your extra gems go away pretty fast.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If I didn't have that strange bottle, I just only got up to 33. So I got about maybe like 15 out of that farm.
Nice.
Probably not going to be
Now
enough.
we're going into the volcano.
This is where safety comes first because it's a fiery volcano and we need to step on the lava and take a lot of damage. So we don't want to take damage from the enemies because we need to save our HP to take damage from the volcano lava.
So this one in this volcano, the ice armor doesn't protect you at all. And so if you play the vanilla game like the casual way, you can actually you talk to a certain fish and he will protect you with the ball that turns around you. He gives you protection against the lava, but now we don't actually release the fish, and we don't even take it. Would be a time loss.
Yeah, I totally forgot all about that angelfish. I was like, oh, that's what that angelfish does? Oh.
Yep. So since it's a speedrunner, I never played it casually. And on top of the volcano, in the vanilla game, if you play casual again, because I don't believe you guys are gonna do it, you pour the mermaid tear and it's gonna stop the volcano.
Oh yeah, definitely no tears.
I never tried crying over a volcano, but I don't think it would help it.
You've got to be a mermaid.
True. Maybe that's why. I just have an image of me crying over a volcano. Please stop. No, I wouldn't do anything. Talk to me about the leaderboard. Is there a lot of people who run this?
Oh, I wish there were more.
Yeah. There's quite a few, but there's always room for more, yeah.
What are we up to, 20 runners, maybe? Maybe. Legends, though, on that leaderboard, spanning many years.
Mm-hmm. And I believe also you have multiple categories, because you have the Japanese one, and then you have the North America ones.
Yep.
Yes.
Even dented just getting into 100% coming from the randomizer community, so that doesn't get too much love. 100% is kind of nice. Get to see a lot more of this game.
What's the difference between 100% and... You have to pick everything, every item?
Every item, every layer.
You have to
Like,
take every chest, even if there's strange bottle and herb.
no, you don't have to get the consumables.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, you can leave all the consumable chests, which kind of, you think it's 100%, but you're not picking up all the chests. In fact, you end up leaving most of them because most of the chests are all consumables. Like, you don't really think about it much, but
In third place, they're going into Blaster. Will you use the Thunder Ring?
Oh, yes.
So we're gonna find an item called Thunder Ring that will bring down a bolt of lightning when you hit the pyramid if you equip it. It's the only way to kill the metal apes that are gonna go around in the game.
And thank
Only
you.
usable at this place, completely useless in the randomizer.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you for
Before
reminding
that-
us about it too. It's very easy to forget and talk to Lou and get it.
Yeah. That was why we had to release so many people in the volcano. There was kind of sometimes because in Rockford we kind of just went straight through and we only released like that one thing to get the statue. But in the Durian, we had to release a whole bunch of people to get up to the mermaid that gives, or the dolphin that gives us the who explains that he was Dr. Leo's pet, which is an interesting pet.
I would love a pet dolphin.
No, that's cruel.
Really hard to maintain.
Well, I mean, I would just hope he's in the ocean and I visit him once in a while.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Sounds like, hey, I put a dolphin in my tub. I wanted one. Yeah, so the queen has put him into prison, so we have to free him, and we have to free his future girlfriend, Lala, who saves him from the prison, and then they become a couple. Did you say no? Not lover. What's the word I'm looking for?
Companion?
Amorous companion.
I don't know. Wait, Lala is really the name of the other dolphin?
Yes. Have you never played this game?
I mean, I don't remember this at all. I've always speedrun it as an adult and played as a child.
No, I think it comes up in the ending.
Yeah, it comes out in the ending.
Oh,
It says,
and I got
"Hey,
that in-
Lala, come here," and that's how you know that she's Lala.
I got the annoying level up that refilled my health right before I was going to take a death warp.
Ooh.
And I'm not sure where I killed the extra enemies.
Watch me get it too.
So if you just joined, welcome to No Kids Hungry Marathon. We're raising funds to feed children all around the world, 3 meals a day. And this is Soul Blazer any percent with the Axement and Synstream, who are racing today the vanilla any percent.
Yeah, and I'll thank Leonid for donating $10, saying kids should never be hungry. Let's try our best to help as many as we can.
Oh, thank you, Leonid.
Thank you, Leonid.
Thank you.
Still laughing about my joke. Lionhead, Leonid.
So I'm going to use that pre-equip trick again. So the game actually keeps track of your equipped accessory item, because some items have accessory like type things that actually affect your combat, and other ones just like you can actually use them just either when you talk to someone. But either way, if you just move the cursor to where that item goes, even if you don't have it, and then you pick it up later, it actually counts, even though you didn't have it when you equipped it.
Oh, you're pre-equipping even the power bracelet. Okay, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Because usually, if you unequip your armor for the Death Warp at Bluster, then you're going to have to re-equip it. And so at that time, you can pre-equip your ring. Then you don't have to go in the menu again.
I'm learning new strats.
Oh,
Well, better late than never, I guess.
I was already ahead of that death warp though, so couldn't get to use it.
And sharing strats is the way of the speedrun community.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so true. I love it when community shares strats.
Alright.
Yeah, and so the last area is actually where you find the final boss of the Act 3. It's called Ghost Ship. As you can see, it's a ship that has wrecked. And we find a ball head at the end of it, which I affectionately call my husband.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, okay.
That's good. Now we need to find a way to put his face on there in the rando.
I feel bad for your husband. Oh,
No, he is bald. My boyfriend also runs the rando of this.
Yeah.
And again, this boss, like a few hits, and he can kill you really, really fast. So, the bosses don't really especially because we're doing the speed run and we're pretty much like on minimal equipment. Although in this case we have armor, but our level's a little low.
If you play this casually, you can actually find a dolphin who dreams about being on the boat with his dad and they're gonna die of hunger. That's actually sad. And the little boy says, I left a gem in the chest of the ghost ship. So if you open the chest, you actually find a gem. So that's how you realize that the dolphin is dreaming of when he was... Because in this game, there's a lot of reincarnation.
Yeah.
So the little boy is reincarnated into a dolphin.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Yeah,
Sweet. It's sad.
The theology is actually like interesting because, you know, in the beginning it started out with like a disembodied, you know, God in the heavens, which is like extremely Christian looking. But then we find other situations like that was like the only thing that's really Christian. And we're his disciple and we're getting sent out to save people who did something bad.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, it becomes like less Christian. So we have spirits. So because we're talking with animals, we're talking with actually we talk with, you know, at one point you go in the stump stream. There's we get to talk to furniture. So very very much a Shinto thing of spirits and everything.
I just love the way it was like we get to talk to furniture.
Yeah.
yeah, that hit me different.
Yeah, so Act 4 is interesting. We're going into a mountain where the people of this town only live for a year. So they born, they live, and then within a year they have kid and die.
Yeah, so now we have the sad stuff, for sure.
So now we're getting also a better armor.
Classic
In this
JRPG with dark undertones that's marketed towards children.
This armor has a nice bonus. So all of the armors, except the first one, have some sort of bonus. And this one, the bonus is that your magic uses half gems, which is really good.
Yeah, Light Hour is going to cost only 4 now to cast. And we're going to need a lot of it here. There's teleporting wizards that if you get too close, become a real hassle.
They spawn everywhere on the screen and you have to run for them.
Yeah, if this was rando, we would not want to do this area without any magic. It's such a pain.
Kind of reminds me of my kids when it's bad time. They run everywhere.
I'm also seeing ice physics that are kind of like the Pokemon caves.
Yeah. Even these like skeletal moose, and I think they're supposed to be like moose, but they're like skeletal. They look sort of but even those things, they're really tanky. They take a lot of hits, and so it's really nice to have your magic and just shoot. So that's one reason why the 100% run isn't actually as interesting as you might think is because you get the best magic in the beginning without having to like really go out of your way. And so in the 100% run, there's really no reason to use any other magic. And so you're like, even that run, you're always using the light arrow magic 'cause it's just so good.
There are a few magics that you get in the 100% of the if you play casual that are so useless.
Yeah.
Like tornado, it creates a tornado and it never goes away because you don't control it, so it just goes somewhere and you pray it goes towards your enemy.
Can that lag the game?
Yeah.
A tornado? Yeah, definitely a little bit. Even just light arrow can lag the game. This game does suffer
Oh, yeah,
from
for
a few
sure.
spots where you can't even shoot the light arrow because there's too many things on the screen.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
It
Forgot
seems
about
like they've definitely put some effort into like designing the amount of enemies in any one area so that to avoid it, but like it can definitely happen.
So I don't want to jinx anyone, but right now it's going well. Nobody died.
Oh,
Oh.
thanks.
GG, Axeman.
What?
It's been a good run. Queenie.
Did you die?
No.
It's very possible to die in this run.
I'm glad you said it though now on like the Mountain of Souls. This is usually the calm part of the run. Before that.
Yeah, this is
Before it gets really bad or hard.
what we're really looking at here is our gem count. And I'm pretty lucky. I like this is like pretty good. And we've also because we've got the armor that makes it half. So we only need 4 gems per spell, but we're gonna have to use our magic a lot here. And if we run out of gems, it's real bad because these wizards will teleport if you get close. And so yeah. And we have to use it on these guys here.
Yeah, Sin having the nice gem count there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't mention.
That's good.
I mean, it's
Oh,
nice,
man.
but it could be a little nicer.
Yeah, he's farming a few more now.
Yeah, so that's the only time in this game you'll see ice physics as well. It's not coming back anywhere else. But to walk on the ice, we need mushroom shoes. Now, gentlemen, where can I buy mushroom shoes?
You can only get.
I mean, snail. You got any snail goo laying around? Maybe. Was that a snail pie later on? Earlier on, we had. Just take any snail goo and spray, rub it all over your shoes.
It's always icy in Canada. I would like to have mushroom shoes.
So in this act is another one where we need to release a bunch of NPCs in order to kind of build out the caves, because otherwise we can't. You have to actually be able to go through the caves a bit to get to the NPCs that we need to talk to the snail, who is also Leo's pet, a giant snail.
And who is also in prison.
That's right.
Yeah, you just released Gnome, who's, well, in prison. Imagine being released from your lair and stuck in prison.
And this part is actually, I would say, one of the only places where there's like the leader of the town is Gnome, the snail, but you really need the king and his 3 dancing grandma because they open the way to the castle, the final castle, once you bring them the 3 red hot items. So yeah, you need to find the 2 grandmas, the king, the path to the king, and it's one of the places where you need the most NPCs.
Oh, we also just picked up the Lucky Blade here, which is supposed to increase the quality of gems we get. Doing nothing for me.
Yeah, tell me about it. In theory, you're supposed to have better, like twice as good of odds to get the bigger gems. And remember, medium gem is 5 and the big gem is 10. And the little one is just 1. So like, you really need the big ones.
The snail's in jail because it wouldn't bake the king of pies. Here you go.
Oh. That's a reference to Illusion of Gaia, where your grandma feeds the protagonist snail pie.
Nail pie.
Snail pie, yeah.
That's right. Oh man.
Is that even a thing? Snail pie. Poor kid.
This needs to be a tedious dungeon.
Yeah, so these bats flying around and trying to kill them with the light arrow is not so easy.
Yeah, the light arrow is not the best one to take out the bats with, but it's the one we've got. If you and you have to kind of like get your gem in the right place at the right time, and then look at the way the bat's flying, and oh, it can go. There's so many ways it can go bad.
I once had a bat in my house.
Oh goodness.
That's not good.
True story.
Oh, you're not making the Canadian life sound good.
It was hanging on the chimney. I remember my dad caught it in a pot and put it outside. But it was a thing. So yeah, this place has, I would say, like 2 dungeons. There's Mountain of Soul, and then there's Leno. And soon we're gonna see what I was talking earlier about, the first big censorship of the game. I'm gonna actually put it in chat when they're fighting it. The boss is now a man in this one, Poseidon, but in the vanilla version it was a female and had breasts, so they took it off.
Yeah, and I think both of us have experimented with running the Japanese version, which is almost this like, so besides the graphical changes, it's almost completely the same, except that there are a few places where there's like some differences.
Yeah, the layout of that boss is different in the J version too. And the lion head statues are much tougher.
The lion heads, yeah. They're tougher.
So-
They have a completely different, or at least the last one has a completely different pattern, and it's really hard.
Yeah, she's called Medusa. I put the link in chat if you want to see what she looked like in the Japanese version.
Very pleasant to wake up to in the morning.
Huh?
I'm just joking. They're very angry, the water creature, the water bosses here.
Oh.
It's like Salabog in Secret of Evermore. So yeah, fighting the boss will release the king. And there you go. We see it right now on the accent screen. The male version. I believe that was the only big change in that one, right?
The other big graphical change is in the ending, like all the way almost to the end, where Lisa, instead of looking like an anime girl, has sort of a slightly more realistic look.
She doesn't have snake hair, no. Nope. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in Illusion of Gaia as well. Got censored when it was released in North America. Another Quintet game.
Pretty easy boss though. Once you get the level up, you can just kind of stand there and poke. Don't have to worry about your health.
Now here, they're not gonna die as well to keep their gems. They're gonna use a portal. Am I right?
Oh, I'm totally gonna death warp. I don't know about Sin.
Yeah, no, taking a death warp.
Am I right? No.
Yep, too many. So you'd have to take out 2 extra layers to get the death warp, or to get the portal. And
Maybe, you know what, Queen may be like, you know what, maybe you want to rethink that though. Watch us like run out of gems trying to kill the bat. Because I am pretty low on gems right now.
I got pretty lucky at the end of Loon here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got close. I was like getting close at one point. But it's like, it's kind of, you have to, even if you're feeling good about your gem count, you still have to be a little bit careful because the worm is going to turn on the RNG. And so you gotta make sure that you're ready for it.
And also, we're gonna release the grandma, and that's funny because at the end of the game, they're gonna dance the grandma, and we love that in the community, the dancing grandmas.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should, like, if we have a donation of $20 above, we should sing something for the dancing grandma. What do you say?
I mean, I could do a little dance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you dance and I'll sing if we have a $20 over donation.
I'll let you know as soon as I see one.
Come on, people. Let's do this. And so once we've reached, we go talk to the king, it opens the prison, and then we can go talk to Gnome. And we are going to Act 5, which is actually Leo's lab. So, spoiler, Leo is gonna die soon. And I'm always making fun of that because it's kind of our fault, so we actually kill our stepdad, our dad-in-law, because we're dating his daughter. Act 5 is actually kind of long. There's 4 dungeons. There's the basement, then there's the power plant, and then there's 2 Model Town. And we were talking earlier about lag, and oh boy, Model Town is the kingdom of lag.
Yeah, this place is where it gets really dangerous because we can only poke
Yeah.
with the metal Zantetsu blade, and we have to kill a lot of metal monsters, and they hit hard.
Mhm.
So yeah, we get a special sword. We have to use a certain sword in order to fight some of the enemies. Then we can't swing it. We have to poke with it.
And as we said earlier, we need level 16 to use it, so we're a level behind. A few levels behind, actually. So far, it's going great. Good job.
I was
You
just gonna
should be
say,
on estimate.
good luck, X-Man in the basement.
Good luck. Good luck.
But no, it's going great so far. No death, no unfortunate things that happen. What's your personal PB, both of you?
I have a 139 something.
Mine's 138 something, 38, somewhere around there.
Yeah. It's pretty close.
I was there when Sin got his PB.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that day.
was also
His
the-
goal was to reach sub 1 hour 40.
Yeah, 140 is kind of like a big milestone. I think there's fewer than 10 people on the leaderboard for that at that level. It takes a bit of practice to get there, but it's doable with, practice.
Yeah, as we said, I believe also Pale Dim, who, as I said, won the 100% tournament, is learning the any person right now.
Oh, that's
I
great.
saw him in chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but I saw him.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in tutorials for this.
Mm-hmm. I still think it's nice to learn the route because it lets you understand how enemies are killed and certain mechanics of the game that you can actually put in the rando. Especially the ghost in Act 6.
I'm gonna have to take a
If
death
you-
abuse.
If you miss one of these, then you have to. So these mice things that are running around real fast, they follow the wall, and if they get away, it can be a while before you get a chance to, hit them again. So you have to really. The weakness is that they take a little break on the corners.
Oh, nice, pal.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
hey!
So contrary to earlier, this time I was right. He is learning it. I was not all wrong on this commentary. Another good music of this game. Well, we hear Axeman humming it. So yeah, now they're waiting for level 16 to poke the sword. And then they're gonna be happy.
Oh, yes. It won't happen down here, though. It doesn't happen until the model town.
No.
I definitely erred on the side of caution and took an earlier death abuse here just to be safe. This place,
Oh, to make... Okay, yeah. Because if you don't have enough HP going into the certain point, then it's better to take that death than to get stuck in the middle, because if you use up your medical herb, now you've got to go... Because you absolutely need a medical herb in the middle there to get through everything.
Okay, I just realized that our host right now is Troy of Athens, not Troyo Fatnin. That's why I said Troyo.
Troyo.
No, but I do get people calling me Troya sometimes, so that's why I said it's fine.
Okay.
I'm so stupid. I'm sorry.
Either works. I hear Troya or Shreya.
Me, not English. Did we get that $20 for Sin to dance and Queenie to sing?
Nothing yet, unfortunately.
Put your donations in, people.
Wonderful charity to get your donations
Yes.
in for.
As Amelia said earlier, no kids should go hungry.
So at level 15, we can swing the Lucky Blade. So that's why we switch back to that, because the enemies in the model town, there's actually no metal enemies in these model towns. So we can switch back to our Lucky Blade and swing it and get some good damage. Swinging your sword...
Oh, sorry.
I was going to
Go
say,
ahead.
swinging your sword has some good benefits. You do more damage than poking, and you get this like stun effect, which is real nice.
And yeah, and it's possible to use magic, but as we said, it's very hard because there's a lot of lag, lots of sprites on the screen. So at one point, it doesn't let you use magic anymore.
Yeah. The model town's also a place where there are invisible enemies that you would get a chance to see if you got another soul to join you, which is a door.
Mm-hmm.
I adore you.
Because everybody knows that talking to a door gives you sight.
I feel like the model town's a little throwback to ActRaiser with the simulation section, little houses.
I've never noticed, but now that you say it, I cannot unsee it. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
It's just missing Queenie the angel, the little angel.
The naked angel. I'm surprised they kept that angel naked in the American version, to be fair.
Hey, guess what, Queenie?
Oh no.
Wow.
We got $25 for Meowing Kitten saying Kitty, saying let there be joyous dancing and singing for the grandmas and the children.
Nice. Awesome.
Thank you, Kitty.
Thank you so much.
Dancing grandmas and singing Queenie.
And dancing Sin.
Oh boy, it's coming.
Now, this is a family-friendly stream, Sin, so behave when you dance.
Yeah, not that kind of dance.
I'll keep my hips in check, alright.
And keep your shirt on.
Oh, man.
Okay, so the leader of this town is a doll named Mary. And we actually need steps to get her, so that's what they found right now. Gonna tell you a secret, all. My name is Mary, so I love that doll.
Oh.
She has my name.
So we did not have to get this armor, but it's so good that like even the world record run grabs it. So we're gonna take it.
Oh yeah, light armor.
Yeah, yeah.
Only once that has ever been skipped by Everhate.
Oh,
Yeah. Hulk and Everhate used to vie for world record in this game. Everhate was brave enough to skip that armor.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, if you just don't get hit, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just don't get hit. On like this area where, again, we're gonna have another boss here, and again, if you die, it's a big loss. So I'm gonna take another safety here and actually open this portal and even heal up. And getting your full HP like makes it so much easier. And we're gonna get to keep our gems because we're not if you death warp, you're gonna lose your gems. So I get to keep my gems by going back in the portal afterwards rather than death warping, and I get to refill my HP beforehand. The world record strat is to do it without death, just go straight to the boss, beat him, and somehow not get hit by all those fireballs flying around. If you stay in one kind of vertical column, he won't move. It makes it a lot easier.
I would love to show it off to see if I can catch up a little bit on time, but it is so hard that trust me, it's not worth going for in a race. You will lose minutes if you miss it.
Yeah, I think I like when I was going for PVs, sometimes I experimented with dropping it, but like getting the combination of getting the extra gems and like being able to be more aggressive because you've got full HP is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't need a lot of gems for a little while, but it's still nice to have them. Also, because we switched armors, we switched from our magic armor to the light armor, we no longer have that half MP bonus. So we're back to using 8 gems per light arrow. So we need more gems. But you get more gems on average as you get further. So each act, there's the probability for getting the bigger gems goes up, which is nice.
We also have to keep that boss in a line there, so that's kind of manipulating the boss's movement. Yeah.
And there's Mary. Yeah, once you know that trick about the boss fight, it makes it so much easier. You just follow a line on the floor and go up and down, and poof, that's it.
Okay, with Taskbot next to me, I can't not do this glitch. The Spirit Sword is what you need to beat the spirit enemies. Like these, well, really just these ghosts. But then it also kills the fireball things back in the fire shrine.
The ball of light. With Queenie, everything's a ball of something.
A ball of light. Oh man! But the downside is it's a lot of inputs, but you do get to swing. So got the spirit sword, and the level requirement for the spirit sword is 19, so we can't swing it. But I can swing Zantetsu and then switch to the spirit sword in mid swing, and then it counts as the spirit sword. And then the other trick is if you go into your menu and out of your menu, it resets the timer on enemy vulnerability, like their iframes. And so you're able to get more hits on the enemy with one swing. And so
I've
you...
never seen that strat before.
No?
No.
That's some
It's
quick
actually-
menuing.
It's menuing abuse. Yeah, so Act 6, we're going into a town called Magritte, and the king is named King Magritte, and he has an evil wife, the queen. And we're gonna make her explode.
That's right. You know, in the opening scene, it says like it was the king's fault that all this happened, but then we get here and it turns out, oh, it's actually the queen's fault. She's behind everything. It's all... Actually, did we talk about the plot of the game?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Yeah, like the souls. Apparently, the king like made a deal with a demon, but there's also technology involved. He needed a machine to build in order to contact the demon, and so that's where Dr. Leo came in. He built the machine that contacted the demon death toll that they used to so he built this machine. They contacted the demon death toll, and when the king was able to do that, he made a deal to sell the souls of all the people. Not just the people though, flowers, birds, animals,
Furniture?
What?
yeah, apparently. And he got 1 gold piece for each soul. And I don't know what their, conversion is, but apparently that's a good deal. Or maybe he was just jealous. Or maybe it was the queen's idea. She thought, 1 gold piece was a good deal.
I don't know, but what I can tell you is that the king doesn't mind at all when she dies. He doesn't even mention her death.
Um,
Oh no, he does mention it. He said she
yeah,
was
yeah, he
evil.
does.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's actually... Well, so in the Japanese version, it's a little more clear that he's like... He was watching from the other world where his soul was waiting, and then that's where he saw the queen die, and he wishes he could do something.
So this part has 3 dungeons. There's the basement, the left tower, and the right tower. And we need to find cards to open the dungeons.
Yeah, they're
We
very
have a-
exclusive clubs in this place.
We have
Yeah.
a sword. We could just kill the guy standing in front of it, but nope. We need the card.
Yeah, these bouncers are checking IDs.
Left tower is also a place known for its lag. Lots of enemy there as well.
Oh, you're gonna get to hear Lisa's song pretty soon.
Mhm. So the singer in this town fell in love with Lisa. And he wrote her a song.
I was
Now
just reading that
it's never
text.
said that it's Lisa, but you understand it from the text.
Well, he did say her name was something like Lisa, but...
Oh, right.
Something
I'm just
like
reading that text of like, I fell in love once in my 24 years.
such a hard life.
Yeah.
The harp string though is pretty tough to come by casually. It's hidden on a tile.
Yeah, you've got to realize that it's... I think there's like someone's bones,
Yeah.
and you can, you have to get the hint that like it was someone in the dungeon and check his bones. And it's right by the other chest, so.
I like what Kerplop just wrote in chat. I wrote you an end credit team, honey, because that's true. It's actually the end team. Spoiler.
So if you talk to the singer again, he'll say like there are no words. But if you look online, like there's a lyrical version of that song.
Yeah, Two Lovers in the Night. What's it called? Something like
Oh,
that.
Really?
Night Without a Lover.
Oh, Night Without a Lover. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So in the ending, Lisa says, there's like a part in the ending where it shows Lisa and it says Lisa was standing there all alone.
Yeah.
But in the Japanese version, it kind of goes more into like everyone was with their lovers and family, but Lisa was all alone.
It's our fault we kill her dad.
That's right. Yeah.
Wait a minute. She has a goat.
True.
So yeah, here we're reviving Leo, who's in the left tower, or we revive him from the left tower, but he's actually in the right tower.
Leo, get your tower straight.
Still amazed here at the gem management in the speedrun.
I've gotten fairly lucky. I didn't do that. I blew off a lot of extra magic there, but it should be fine. And we don't need to do anything special for the queen. We just need to tell her that she's pretty. And she gives us this other card. But there's an interesting angle here. So we have a man and a woman talking to each other in private, and the woman slips a card in the man's pocket.
Uh-oh. Back off, queen. He's Lisa's boyfriend.
Gotta flirt with the queen. Tell me I'm pretty.
You're pretty, Sin.
Thanks. I love how it's because I use the name S, so I get the SS pocket. It's like a ship.
Sin wanting the attention here. Tell me I'm pretty.
Oh. Axeman, I hope you get like 42 dives. So I can catch up a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah? We'll see. So coming up on this boss, it has more RNG than any other boss because he's gonna be flying around. It's a bird, and of course we all love birds. And the bird, he flies around back and forth, and he dives. And when he dives, you can't hit him. You kind of have to wait for him to do a certain attack pattern. And but if he decides to dive instead of do that, then there's not much you can do.
For every dive, I'm gonna donate $5, just so anybody knows.
Oh, very generous.
Right.
Thank you, Sin.
Okay, I'll do that as well.
Oh, thank you, Axeman. I wish you 42 dives.
Oh, great. I hope not.
Feed the kids.
Any idea how many you're at right now?
We don't know yet. We haven't gotten there.
Later.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
on the boss. Yeah, we'll have to go through this cutscene first.
Oh,
and then we'll be on the boss.
Okay, on a
Yeah.
boss. I thought you
Yeah.
meant the whole game. I was like,
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, so we said dives, not dies, but
oh, okay.
yeah. So this is, you'll see how, when we get to this boss, it'll be pretty clear when he dives here. So everyone count it out. But this is actually the longest cutscene. Like, basically, this is going to be like the plot dump.
Mm-hmm.
So we saved Leo and his soldiers. They were going to go and go to the world of evil and beat Death Toll or something. I'm not sure exactly what they were planning on, but he's got an airship that he was going to take to the world of evil somehow. But we ride the queen as well, and she's going to like have her soldiers that are coming in, and she's going to... We're not sure exactly what she wants Leo to do, but she wants Leo to keep working for him and do something. He already made a machine to summon to summon a demon and steal everyone's souls, and we're not sure what else she wants, but
And then Lisa arrives, and she's like, "No,
that's right,
Daddy!"
yeah.
And he's like, "Leave her alone." And then
Yeah.
he dies in front of her. And again, we don't talk to her because we're speedrunners.
Yep.
We're such a bad boyfriend in this game.
Gotta go. Sorry.
Stay behind me. Here, take this key. Take care of my daughter. Heck no. I'm just gonna leave her
Yeah.
cry. Great game. I highly recommend you playing it.
Good messages.
Don't be like that at home, kids.
Okay, here's the boss. So you see the bird, he's gonna like be up in the corner, and then he'll either dive or do this like fireball attack. And we can only hurt him if he does his fireball attack.
So 1 dive. 2 dives. 3 dives. Oh boy. 4 dive. No. That's so bad RNG. It's good for the kid, but it's bad RNG.
How many you got? 4 dives?
So far, 4 and a 5 and a 6.
Okay, 6.
6
Yay!
dives.
$30 for kids.
All right.
Thank you, X-Men.
You're
Let's see what we're
welcome.
gonna get here. So
That was
so far 30. I'm doing both. So
Oh, both.
yeah, I'm
games.
doing both. I'm doing total dives in this race.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Sin. Very generous of you. So we're
I've-
gonna watch our boyfriend's dad die again. Our girlfriend's dad die again.
Yeah, he blew himself up, but now he's just sort of laying there. Yeah, she says that she thanks us for being with him while he passed away, even though we just sort of went off to take on the boss. But she's right in our way. We can't avoid her now, so we have to talk with her.
In the
Yeah.
rando, you just go. You don't talk to her. She's away.
Yeah.
So
Well, in the rando, it only works that way if you beat Demon Bird first. So if you beat Demon Bird first and then do the scene, you're able to go through. But if you do the scene first and then come back later and beat Demon Bird, then you still have to do it just like this.
true.
But yeah, Leo, like, he actually has a fairly long-winded final speech where he talks about hoping to be resurrected in a better time where his inventions will be used for better purposes. So where the queen was standing, we get the invulnerable bracelet, which is apparently also called the super bracelet.
Mhm.
And it has the same effect as our power bracelet, where we get double attack power, but it also has the same, it also cuts our damage in half too, which is nice.
Okay, so as we welcome Mikens for his raid, thank you. Welcoming everybody. We're gonna count the dice and $5 every time the bird dies. So let's count this with Sin. 0.
So far,
Really, bird?
1,
1,
2,
2,
2,
3,
Oh, this,
4.
4.
this does not look good.
Wow, nice.
4.
Of course, a 10
That was-
total.
Total 10. Wow, nice round number. 50.
So yeah, $20 from Sin. Thank you so much. But he said he would add up to the dives of Axeman.
Yeah, so I'll do both 10, 50. Thanks, Demon Bird. That's for a good cause. Gotta donate.
Ah,
Speaking of donations, we did just get a $25 donation from Anonymous. No comment.
Thank you so much. Expensive last? Not enough.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah, we
yeah.
want to feed the kids.
So next is the world of evil, which is totally not a world of drugs. It's the somehow it's the demon world where Death Toll lives or something like that.
I gotta remember to talk to the king also.
Yeah, you will not be able to get your last stone without that. So this is the last area, but you might notice that we've got a little bit longer before our 145 estimate here, and we're gonna have a bit of a run around after we get to the end here.
Yeah, so once you get all the 6 stone, the door to the world of evil opens. And there's only a part of it that you can do, because the rest of it you need the soul armor, otherwise you get killed. So remember at the beginning of the stream we said that we would need the 3 red dot items and the 3 soul armors to beat the boss. So now we have our 6 stones, but we're on the hunt for the red dot items and our soul armors. Or soul items, sorry. Those little block that Axeman is killing right now, they worth a lot of XP. So you're gonna grind there to get a lot of XP.
Yep. The amount we need is 420,000. So that's why we say it's 420 time when you get to this point.
And you have to grind to level 24 anyways, because otherwise you cannot swing the sword, and hence you can't beat the final boss.
Yes. We need to be able to swing the soul blade to activate the ultimate magic of Phoenix.
These flies do kind of make a comeback in Illusion of Gaia also. Just a little smaller.
But they're much smaller, yeah. And contrary to these, in the Illusion of Gaia, they do not behave like this. And so we actually need gems also to use the Phoenix, so we're gonna have to get a little few gems to be able to beat the final boss. But in the final boss, you have to kill like those columns of blue fire, and they do give you gems, so... So we're gonna open the portal also at the end of the place to come back later.
And
There are 7 chests in the world of evil. We're only gonna get 3, I think? Or 2?
Yeah, 3.
3? Okay.
Soul blade, soul armor, and the red hot something ball.
Yeah, the red hot ball.
So now we need to go collect the rest of the red hot items.
We need a stick, a mirror, and a ball.
So in Japanese, the red hot items are that really cool word shakunetsu, which is kind of like burning. So you could also think of it like the burning items. And the 3, like the ball, stick, and mirror, is a reference to the Japanese imperial regalia. So there's actually a lot of Shinto references. It's kind of playing through in Japanese, like there's more Shinto references than anything else, which makes it different from what it seems like in the beginning, with the very Christian imagery of God's disciple. Enough to get through, enough to get by on this game.
Sin going the wrong way there.
Got my portals confused.
Don't get lost, yeah.
to skip the solar chest.
And so they're going back into the cities because they know where the original items are in the Phoenix. So it's gonna go back.
I'm curious which one Axeman does first, because I usually do Lightrine first.
Oh, I did the other way.
Yeah, a little divergence here.
And the reason why they come back now is because, as we said earlier, only certain swords can kill certain enemies, and they didn't have it when they went back there. When they went there the first time.
Yeah,
So
there's
now they
actually
have to go back.
there's metal monkeys that. Actually, it's the same metal monkey that we fought in Blester. That we used the soul, or no, there we had the Thunder Ring to beat the metal monkeys, but there's no pyramids on Durian, so we have to come back with. And we could have done it earlier, but it works out better to come back right at the end here and just do all like the revisits in one time.
You have a request in chat that you do the rest of the seed with the bubble armor on.
Oh my goodness, Arc in hand.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's gonna go right to Axeman, and I will continue using the soul armor.
Yeah,
Yep, thank you.
no thanks.
That sounds more like a donation thing.
Well,
You do.
So there's a problem with that. We
Not
actually
doing that for free.
Oh. So there's a problem though, which is that you can't use the Phoenix with bubble armor, so it's actually not possible, unfortunately. But I'll equip it if anyone donates. I'll equip it until then.
That's a running gag in the community, by the way. Oh, hesitation sin?
Yeah.
So, where am I going?
Well, I was actually thinking about the bubble armor. I'm like, this is absolutely where we don't want to equip it. Because we just want to take a whole lot of damage here.
I was like, Sin is going to get a medical herb. Where can I get one?
All right, it's about that time.
Oh no, it's alright. It's gonna be on the Sin where we do it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because he's got the
He's
sound.
gonna dance. He can't dance
Okay.
with it. But here you go, Dancing Grandmas, part 1. This is actually where you get the Phoenix.
Yeah.
All right, dance grandmas. I'm gonna get a little stretch. Oh man.
Showing up the nice shirt. So now both brothers have everything they need.
Dancing grandmas in Tatsu. Yo long. All right.
Okay,
Here we go.
you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Me, 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 me.
I don't even know what song we got.
Maybe I should lower the volume on my mic. I'm gonna back off a little bit. Okay, let's do this, Sin.
Let's do it.
Get up.
Get up. Wait, am I gonna be visible? Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I wanna dance with my grandma. I wanna feel the beat with my grandma. Yeah, I wanna dance with my grandma. With My grandma who loves me. Woo! Yay! Thank you, Kitty.
That was great.
Thank you again for donating towards this, Kitty. Oh, I didn't see that the Axeman is fighting the last boss right now.
Yep.
Sorry, just too busy dancing.
So yeah, here we have to manage the laser beam, and also there's quite a management for the lag. So what you don't want to is the head to fire at the same time as the two sticks fires a beam as well. That creates lag. There's actually a strat here to reduce it. You have to wait a little bit at the beginning for it to desync. And now Sin needs to grind to level 24. Where are you going, Sin?
Oh, you're doing the grind after.
Yeah. I swear there was an entrance there last time.
And
All
all
right,
right,
patch
that's
that.
GG for Axeman. Congrats.
thank you.
Hey, GG.
So, I don't see the timer here. How did I do?
That was like a 140?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, about a 140 then, maybe?
Really? Oh, good. That's pretty good.
At least that was on my side.
Yeah, 140, 16 seconds.
Oh, nice. Okay, take it. Yeah, as you can see, like, it's like getting below 140 gets really tricky. Like, you have to really push things and not make any mistakes. And oh man, like, because I didn't have any like big mistakes. There was definitely spots where like I missed a few things and could have gone a little faster, but like, nothing real big came up. So that's about what I'd expect.
Yeah, this was a really good race, considering it was really like Queenie said, we got no deaths.
Yeah,
I'm
we
surprised.
really showed off here.
I'm surprised, Sin. You usually die.
I mean, I've got TaskBot here giving me good luck, so
Not you, Axe. Axe. Nah, I'm teasing you, Sin.
I know, Queenie and I, we love to have fun with each other. This is the way. All right, let's go.
The final boss fight. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on stream,
Oh,
though.
maybe not.
Okay, I'm gonna refrain from it.
Biology class with Queenie on her
Yeah, I
stream.
always feel like the head look at certain feminine anatomy part.
Oh, wow.
So thank you so much, Axeman, for racing with Sin tonight.
Thank you. Thanks both of you for joining me. I played this solo last year, and it was fun, but it was definitely great to have someone else here.
Don't forget to make your donation.
Oh, that's right.
6 dive. Thank you for everybody who donated also during the run. Thank you so much. Once again, it's for a great cause. It's for No Kids Hungry, providing food for kids. And we're almost at time for Sin.
You got to patent that dancing grandma song though, Queenie. That was really
That was pretty good. Yeah.
There it is.
In time! Congrats, Sin!
Thank you so
Congrats.
much. And thank you again
Congrats
for the race,
on
Axeman.
both being under the estimate. So yeah, thank you so much, SpeedGaming, for having us. Congrats again, Axeman and Sin. I hope you've enjoyed this run as well.
Yeah, thank
We
you,
have a great
Queenie.
community. If you want to join the community, feel free. Yeah, I say that actually, but it's a random community. But we do help each other with the vanilla game as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thank you again, all of donated. I believe we're coming next with Kingdom of Hearts, so stay tuned. That's gonna be nice to watch also.
Yeah. And I will be on again tomorrow morning with Crystallis.
Oh, nice.
Crystallis, yeah. Crystallis any percent glitchless, which is a category I just made up, but it's pretty fun. So yeah, it'll be good.
Will you have a nice shirt again?
I guess I'm probably going to be streaming from home because it's going to be early, and I'm going to be just waking up. So I don't think I'm going to have my camera on.
You set the bar high with that shirt.
Yeah, maybe I'll put like a picture of Taskbot on my stream, and just leave it there.
Troy, thank you so much for being our host.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
And we have
thanks.
Fiesel with us, head of Speed Gaming.
Thank
Yeah,
you
all right.
so much.
Yeah, thanks for the run. Awesome.
And thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
All right, thank you.
Keep watching.
Keep donating.